So the example that we're trying to provide to other entrepreneurs is that this does work. And by this, I mean combining global scale, positive impact, and becoming a global scale commercial success. Indeed, they do more than mix, like oil and water traditionally don't mix. They come together. They can come together in a 1+1=3 kind of way. So I believe that before the pandemic, there was already a lot of energy towards in the shift of capital towards companies that were not just making a profit, but also in some way making the world a better place by focusing on an important acknowledged global scale problem, like, as I said, like the environment, like in our case, economic inequality, and there are others, and what the pandemic did, as it did in so many other areas, is it heightened and accelerated the conversation about that. And you may have seen some of the fallout where we've heard, and it's become a very politically charged conversation based on the question: can an organization both serve its profit and growth oriented stakeholders and also serve other stakeholders, right? That can be designated in the world, as in our case, job seekers of the world, where they are for us, particularly those in the emerging world. They are for us a key stakeholder group. So, not surprisingly, there was an entrenched position in that was keen to protect the access to capital for organizations that, say, wouldn't pass even an easy test of, are you making the world a better or worse place? And so at the very beginning, Tony and I were very excited by this oil and water mixing idea, and that was the idea that was at the core of our seed round fundraising. And so I would love for other entrepreneurs to be inspired by that example and look for their own opportunities to build organizations that have impact embedded into their business models in the way that ours does. And I think that is the takeaway that I would love to leave with other aspiring entrepreneurs. You can build companies with positive impact embedded from the very beginning, and that needn't be a compromise at all to commercial success, revenue growth, profitability, et cetera, but rather the opposite, something that, as I said, 1+1=3.